What is up, YouTube? This is KSI, and today we are going to be reacting to Eminem. It's okay. Let's go. Roll the intro. What is going on, guys? This is BarcaLyze. Like as I said, today we're going to be reacting to Eminem's one of his first songs, one of his first albums. As I said in my first Eminem reaction, I am gonna kind of go through his discography, and I kind of had issues saying that word. If you go back to the Infinite reaction, you'll realize I had a lot of issues saying that word. But I'm with Eminem. I'm kind of just gonna go through his entire discography, and not entire. I'm not gonna go through his entire Infinite album. I'm just kind of picking random songs to go out of that, and then from there on I'm gonna go to his later albums and so forth and so on. As we get to the better albums, I'll do more reactions of each songs. I'll do other singles, collaborations, features, and whatnot. Pretty much anything you guys leave in the comment. Let me know what song you want me to do next for any artist, not just for Eminem, or any other reactions, sport reactions, whatever you want. Let me know. Please don't forget to like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. It really would help us build this or grow this community. Please also watch my previous reaction to Eminem's Infinite, and let's go from there. I got my coffee on me, by the way, today. There we go. Got the coffee right here, and let's go. Let's see what he's gonna be talking about in It's Okay, featuring IQ featuring IQ. If you guys know who that is, let me know. Did he ever become a big artist? Did he ever make it, after featuring with Eminem? But anyways, this is Eminem. It's okay. Let's get it.
Check it out.
Hey Q, it's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here.
So just off the start, I like where this is going. He's talking about how he was broke, but it's still okay. How it's, every night, it's a rough week, it's a rough night, but he's still going through it. And imagine, Eminem at this point, he still didn't know how big he was going to be. He did not know how much of a celebrity he was going to become when he was making this album and when he was making this song. So I like this so far.
It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here. One day I plan to be a family man, happily married. I want to grow to be so old that I have to be careful.
One day I plan to be a family man, happily married. Well, guess what? He actually became a family man, happily married, but that ended really, really quickly. If you guys know, with Eminem, he has the whole Kim issue and whatnot, which we're going to delve into in the later on videos and the later on songs. I don't know. You guys let me know. Was he still with Kim here? Did he have a daughter at this point when he was making this track? When he was making this track or this album? Was he still with Kim? I assume he did have a daughter at this point, so he does bring up baby girl. I see that in the bottom, so I assume he did have it.
Till I'm glad to be buried and leave this crazy world and have at least $500,000 for my baby girl, and maybe early to be. Again,
guess what? He said at least $500,000 for his baby girl. How about $500 million? That's exactly, I think, what Eminem is worth right now. He's about $500 million. Imagine, at this point, he did not know he was gonna grow to be that big.
Planning this stuff, cause I'm still struggling hard to be the man, and it's tough, cause man, it's been rough, but still I manage enough. I've been taken advantage of, damaged and scuffed, my hands have been.
The cadence and the wordplay that he has, he's always had it. Even if you go back to the old days, this was in '96. We figured out in the Infinite reaction. Even back then, if you listen to the words and the way he writes the beat, the multi-syllabic words that he's putting together, it's still crazy. It may be early to be planning this stuff because I'm still struggling hard to be a man, and it's tough. Like planning, man, and it's tough. He'll rhyme two words together to make it rhyme with the third word of a third sentence, if that makes sense. So I really, really like this. And also the vibe of this song is I love it too.
But I don't panic and huff, frantic and puff, or plan to give up. The minute shit hits a fan and he
You guys wait for it. Wait for it.
I'm adding up, double and nothing. I've been troubling up and I'm sick of struggling and suffering. See, my destiny's the rest of me.
Listen, I don't think I should be doing that. I don't think I should be dancing with my towel with this song talking about Eminem struggling, you know. So I know a lot of people can relate to that. They can relate to what Eminem's talking to over here. But I'm happy for him because he eventually made it out the hood. He eventually made it out of what he's talking about here. He eventually became one of the most, if not the most, successful artists in our time. So, you know, I gotta be happy. You know. Let me grab my towel. I gotta be happy for him.
Till I'm impressed and pleased with my progress. I won't settle for less than cheese. I'm on a quest to seize all.
Wait, what? I wouldn't. What did he say? Let me go back to that.
Pleased with my progress.
I am impressed and pleased with my progress. I won't settle for less than cheese. I will not settle for less than money. Let's go.
I won't settle for less than cheese. I'm on a quest to seize all. My own label to call. Way before my baby is able to crawl.
All right, so right here, I'm on the quest to seize all my own label to call way before my baby is able to crawl. So I think right here he's just talking about like he's hoping that a label is able to call him and bring him onto the label and bring him onto the part of the project before his baby is able to crawl. And it's so crazy listening to this because all of this actually did happen to Eminem and he became successful.
On a quest to seize all. My own label to call. Way before my baby is able to crawl. I'm too stable to fall. The pressure motivates. To know I hold the weight of boulders on my shoulder blades. I see the golden gates to heaven on earth where they don't pull a weapon on you when you're stepping on turf. Q. It's a broke day, but everything is
okay.
I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week and I don't get enough sleep.
So far, 2 songs from the Infinite album. I give them honestly for me, and I'm not being generous. It's a 10 out of 10. Those are 10 out of 10 like old school hip hop. I don't know if you guys agree with me. Let me know how much do you like these 2 songs that we reacted to so far. I kind of just went through the album and I was like, which song sounds okay? Like which song, ironically, sounds like it would be good to react to? And It's Okay came up and I was like, all right, it's okay. Let's see what he's talking about. He says it's okay. So it so far turned out to be an amazing song. This probably will be the last song that I do react to from the Infinite album, unless you guys want me to react to other songs. If there is another song you like from the Infinite album, please let me know down below, and that way I can react to it for you guys.
A long year pretending I belong here. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year pretending I belong here. I'm going for broke, gambling and playing for keeps. Every day in the street, scrambling and paying for cheap. Praying for sleep, dreaming with the water in mouth. Wishing for a better life for my daughter and spouse in a slaughtering house.
Notice how he's talked about like his daughter and his wife in every verse so far, and like you know, in multiple different times. Eminem really cared for his family. You know, I know he talked a lot about his mom. I know he talked a lot about his wife, Kim, but he was always a family man. He at least tried to be a family man, and I'm sure drugs came in and drugs never help people. I'm sure there are drug addicts out there that are active and they're able to work, they're able to still be there for their family, but for the most time, most of the time, drugs end up doing bad for you, worse for you than good for you. So respect for Eminem for being able to come out and being able to be like 15 years clean now. Respect. Put my coffee down, clap. Let's go back a little bit.
Day in the street, scrambling and paying for cheap, praying for sleep, dreaming with the water in mouth, wishing for a better life for my daughter and spouse in a slaughtering house, caught up in bouts with the root of all evil. I seen it turn beautiful people cruelly deceitful and make them do shit illegal. For these grants and Jacksons, these transactions explain a man's actions.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. These, you know, the slaughtering house caught up in boots with the roots of evil. Like, you know, with people. You know, beautiful people, and like he said, beautiful people become deceitful because of the life that they're in, you know, because of the way that you're living, the drugs that you're doing, the where you are in life, how broke you are. It makes beautiful people deceitful, and it's just, I guess that's the way you're able to survive.
Shit illegal for these grants and Jacksons, these transactions explain a man's actions. But in the midst of this insanity, I found my Christianity through God, and there's a wish He granted me. He showed me.
Well, I never knew that. I never knew that Eminem would actually sit there and talk about Christianity and him being a Christian. Even though it is only a small part of the song, but for him to bring up God and for him to bring up him finding Christianity, in the midst of him doing drugs. 'Cause I'm sure right here during this song he was in the middle of being a drug addict. So for him to bring that up in a song, I respect him for that. Let's go back 5 seconds.
To this insanity, I found my Christianity through God, and there's a wish He granted me. He showed me how to cope with the stress and hope for the best instead of moping depressed. Always groping a mess, of flying over the nest, to selling dope with the rest. I quit smoking cess to open my chest. Life is stressful.
Oh my God! I quit smoking the cess so I can open up my chest. Like that has a double meaning, double entendre. Like, first of all, you stop smoking cess weed, so that way you can relieve the chest, you know, whatever. If you smoke weed, I think you might have, your chest might hurt, you feel pressure in your chest, whatever, because all the smoke. But at the same time, I quit smoking weed, I quit smoking cess, so I can open up my chest. So, you know, when people say I open up my chest, and I'm open to the world, I'm open to the people, I'm being myself, I want to be myself, I want to live a good life, you know. So, I don't know, was Eminem going through, like, a recovery here during this time? I don't know. I thought Eminem has always been into drugs until he quit like 10 years ago. But at this time, I thought he was like deep into drugs. I don't know. Let's keep going. It's 5 seconds back.
Selling dope with the rest. I quit smoking cess to open my chest. Life is stressful inside the cesspool, trying to wrestle. I almost bust a blood vessel. My little brother's trying to learn his mathematics. He's asthmatic, running home from school away from crack addicts. Kids attract static, children with automatics. Taking target practice on teams for starter jackets.
Damn. So you're saying, yo, my brother's in schools, and like we're in schools where kids are pulling up automatics just to take starter jackets, you know. So basically, it's just a metaphor. And like, yo, these kids in these neighborhoods are using guns, are using automatics, just to steal something so simple. That's how broken, that's how much they are in a tough place in life, that they resort to using weapons and using guns to get what they want. Eminem has always been talking about that, and I'm very, very excited to go through this journey of learning how Eminem became who he is today, you know. So many songs, so many albums, so many tracks that I missed in the between, that I want to get back into, and anything you guys can recommend, please let me know.
Track static, children with automatics, taking target practice on teams for starter jackets. I'm using smarter tactics to overcome the slum. I won't become as dumb as some and succumb to scum. It's cumbersome. I'm trying to do well on this earth, but it's been hell on this earth since I fell on this earth. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night since I fell to scum. It's cumbersome. I'm trying to do well on this earth, but it's been hell on this earth since I fell on this earth. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year pretending I belong here. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year pretending I belong here. It's okay.
Beautiful song. That is a beautiful song. You can learn a lot from what he said. You can learn a lot about him from what he said in this song. And overall, I really, really like this song. And honestly, I can put my hands up and maybe say it's on par with the Infinite. I think Infinite was just a bit more lyrical, where this one was a bit more storytellish. So I really, really like this so far. And I feel like I would like the rest of the album. But if you guys, like I said, if you guys would want me to react to the rest of the album, if you guys would want me to sit down and react to most of the tracks, if the ones that you guys recommend the ones that are good, I'm sure not every track is gonna hit with people, but this one definitely does hit. So if you guys want me to react to more Infinite, please let me know. I'm gonna see if there's anything else here.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright. Wonderful song. I really, really do like the song. I respect Eminem even more after listening to this. He's been great ever since he came out. I think this is one of his first albums, his first album. From what I heard, a couple of you guys told me in the chats that it was a failed project. The Infinite album was actually a failed project. So let me know more about this. I know I can read on myself. I can go to Google and read about it myself, but I would want you guys that know more about the issue or the situation than I do to let me know. I want you guys as a community to come in here and teach me. I want you guys to teach me these things that I don't know and these things that I'm eventually gonna find out. With Eminem, it's going to be a story. I'm eventually, imagine like 2 years from now or a year from now, when we're at the latest album that Eminem made, which was what, a year ago? 2 years ago maybe it was the latest album. I forgot the name of it. But imagine a year or two from now when we're over there, how much I would have learned in there. So again, guys, thank you so much for taking the time watching this channel, watching this video, taking a sweet, nice, important time out of your day, out of your routine to come check out such a young YouTube channel, such a young community that still has around 250 subscribers. Stay with me on the road to 300 subscribers. Let's get there. Help me out, guys. Leave your likes, your comments, your shares. All that will help the community grow. Again, thank you again so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and take care. Bye.